Hello everyone and welcome back to Unity of Command. We're here with the Blitzkrieg DLC in the second mission, Mława to Modlin. I decided to go for the northern route first. It's still September the 1st, 939, so these are all in conjunction of course. Heeresgruppe Nord constitutes a weaker force than its sister formation, concluding the main attack in the south. Still, its task is vital, as it forms the northern pincer in a German plan to encircle the Polish army and the capital, Warsaw. Taking northern Warsaw will allow me to put a strategic plan into action on the next conference, which immediately gets you to a historical content, I suppose, but we won't be taking that route for a while still, as I'll be playing the historical path first. It will be interesting to see, though, what they got in store for us on the ahistorical path. You can make a pretty reasonable guess on the historical path, that is. This will be a more challenging operation than your battles in the corridor. First of all, your troops are more evenly matched, and secondly, you will face some tough fortifications. The Luftwaffe insists that it can shatter such positions from the air, and has put a special asset at your disposal. Note that mobile formations that took part in the fighting near Danzig will arrive as soon as they redeploy. As they can redeploy, it is. And there will be some units that arrive on turn 3 and turn 4. The 217th Infantry Division will arrive on turn 2. So we can actually see here when these guys will arrive. Now 10th Panzer Division and 20th Motorized do not have any specialist steps, except for 3rd Panzer Division. Well, anyway, let's get started here. So we have to take, first of all, Mława on turn 2. So that's going to be the most tricky. Then we have Warsaw on turn 5. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this because it's a regular L, so that's really weird. I would say Sheds, that you wouldn't. Yeah, I have no clue actually. Anyway, on turn 6, we have to take this. Schedules? Maybe like that. Schedules. Northern Warsaw, turn 8. Modlin, turn 8. Krześć, turn 8. And Białystok on turn 8 as well. So I guess the unit that we should really pump is this one. They need at the very least pioneers. If I want to push the unit out of Mława, I basically have to be right next to that on the first turn. Let's at least do that. We do have plenty of points. These two are there for one more mission. Whereas these are here for only this mission. Well, let's pump them. First and foremost. Let me actually check the sound here. Alright, there we have it. Sound is working well right now. That's great. Let's give these guys at the very least some recon, and question is whether I'm going to go for panzers or artillery. Yeah, of course, on the next turn. There's a lot of defense and armor shift. Actually, not that big of a fan there. Instead, especially since these guys will only be here for one mission. So I'd rather spend my money in a more prudent fashion Yeah, to units that could actually use it afterwards as well. So let's dish out these guys some, I guess, some panzers. Then we'd have 20 left. I could give double artillery to one of these guys. That's probably a good idea. But then if I give it to the first, sure. Yeah, that might be fine. Especially given that all of these mobile units deploy on that side. Now if we take a look at the railroad here, there's a railroad going through here, then through Modlin, moving through Warsaw, and then to Białystok. There's no other rail except moving all the way up to Łomża. And afterwards we basically have to take Warsaw because otherwise there's no supply. I guess that deployment is okay for now. I do have another transport. I can already move these. So basically I have to hope that this is close enough that I can use a set piece attack once I'm in that hex. That's generally it. So let's start with heading down. Immediately getting into a unit. Now I do need to cover my flank as well. Alright, so there we go. Then on this side, is that bridge destroyed? It doesn't look like it. Really? Well, I have to take that piece if I want the railroad to go further down. Okay. You certainly cannot go around, but you can move onto this side. They are likely gonna dig in, though. Let's just stay on it like that for now. And there's no real reason to really attack, though. How is your supply doing? Not too well. Actually, none of these supplies doing very well. Let's do this, so now all of them have good supply. Not hearing the sound very loudly, actually. Oh, now I do. That was weird. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Basically, in order to cut off Modlin, I would actually... You have to move into that hex, okay. So at least they're breached. Oh, they're still there. Well. Alright. Well, with 80% retreat, I guess it's not too bad. I do have to take it though. Well, if that's the case, I might just as well attack. So, if they don't remove this, I can technically get my units in supply again. And these guys are suffering from bad supply in that region for now. Except for these, but they're weak. So they might try to retreat. I mean, I can move further ahead. Yeah, as if there's no unit there, huh? Yeah, exactly. Well, haven't seen anything yet. Or now I have. I mean, moving in here doesn't really do me much good. But if I move too far away, they're going to be out of supply. Seems to me you need to be moved, though. Though. Let's just do that for now. So they at least have a little bit of a better shot. That's it though. Seems like they're desperately trying to retreat back there. I don't have to take this now, but it certainly is looking inconvenient. Okay. Strange that these guys, well, I'm sure they are at Modlin now, but... Oh, hello. The weather is not particularly good. I'm surprised I cannot move into that hex, though. Why is that? There's no rain there, so I should think... Very, very strange. I'll try to cut them off. And that way they might try to leave. Sure, they're only here for one more turn anyway. Let's deploy you. If these guys here, That should help. Can deploy those two on the next turn. That did not. As usual, the mud is at the exact wrong place, as it's wont to do. Go here. Oh, I might just as well link it up. Why not? How am I on supplies? These three are out of supply, but I can resupply them through the Heeresgruppe. I could use another transport card. And in the turn. So it didn't move, interestingly enough. Well. Oh, come on, really? I need to get there on turn 5. Like, the fact that I'm losing cavalry is unfortunate, but so they dead. Then you can move in here. And I need to make sure that they're weak, basically. I don't know whether that was smart. Yeah, because if I'm here on turn 5, then turn 6, 7, 8, they'll be cut off. Yeah. And deploy the other one. Okay. Can't even do a feint attack for whatever reason. What to attack? What to attack? This doesn't give me better supplies. But this does. Okay. So we'll see if they go back in there, which they could do. That would be unfortunate, but I am at the point where I should get rid of those. And start redeploying them. Okay, you should be getting supplies then. Sweet, I'd much rather attack those there. Gives me an HQ upgrade. It's the only sensible HQ upgrade. Let's nab those. They start out at 7, but pretty bad shape so far. Oh well. Oh, that was definitely not where I wanted to deploy them, but alright, we can take care of that on the next turn. So what use is it to already move to Brest? I'd rather need to go down here. Well, I could go and grab the supplies. Well, that's not really necessary. Let's go there. If you move, will you lose it? No. Okay, that's pretty good then. So we took Białystok, then we can from here move towards Brest and Siedes, or Schedules. Still a very weird name for me. And deal with it. Yep. Why am I not surprised? That will cut them off. And you... great. Really? You had to pull that kind of stuff now, there. This game can be a pain in that regard sometimes. Okay, well, you dead. Obviously, you cannot move like that, so why would they even... I'm surprised there's no city in ruin here. Aren't they supposed to lose more? Still, this is the only way at this point. If only I could take it with any of those guys, but let's just take it here. And kind of move along, so you're still not in range. So the thing is that now first let's just move into this general direction because I need to take this on the next turn as well. Now the best position to put this. It's probably here. I can remove this one. And then link these two areas as well. So that the supplies also go everywhere. Then I don't need to fix these guys up. But I do need to move the HQ regardless. And I can actually use these to link the area. Now you can, these guys can now start doing good attacks against northern Warsaw. And then these guys will be cut off for the remainder of the game, and I can take them down on turn 8. Let's move back to this side so we can take shittles from that side, and we're moving towards Brest. Alright, so that's okay. Looking good. Does seem like this mission is a bit tricky at some points. Like you, okay, so I really need to strike now as well, because otherwise they're gonna gain those steps. I'm just gonna be in more trouble. Didn't I move these guys? That was not smart. So you're out of range. So second one, they have no retreat though, but they'll be taken care of like this. Oh, it's and hold. Uh-oh. Well, you can go back technically. One suppression. That's enough. Take that on time. Yeah, you have to move back. I can't allow them to just roam free. So we have 2 more turns to take Brest. He'll be out of supply, but that's not such a big deal. Yeah, this should still help a bit, and I do still have the flying artillery. So I can use that on the next turn to deal the finishing blow there. I only wish kinda didn't move those guys so inefficiently. But that's okay. Yep. Okay, so I also need to deal with this now before they get even more powerful. And, I mean, this is probably 0 and 4, huh? Force suppression, but I did not destroy the fortress. Well, maybe. You can also not do a feint attack? Wow. That's an embarrassment. Okay, they have 90% retreat, alright. City in ruins and fort in ruins, wow. Let's see which guys might need a little bit of experience. I guess these guys. Take Brest, we got some pioneers, nice. Okay, so let's just attack. Take all those prisoners. How are they on supply? Poor? Great. Now, there's nothing else. Let's send you guys back. Okay, I'm actually a bit shocked that that result is not so good. Now, do want to have a bunch of guys around here. Also to potentially attack from that side. Now, yeah, it'll be fine. So, if I do this, you should have a good way to attack and get a bunch of experience, even though it doesn't really matter to them. Send you back just in case, and I think that's pretty much about it. Yeah, they have that there, but that's hardly possible to deal with. If they're all the way down there, there's just no way I'm going to be able to take that down. And then the turn. So we got this here, final turn, which we get to deal with Modlin. Not such a problem anymore, I hope. Nah. No, indeed. And I would be pleased to take all these stragglers. Alright, nice. Let's see if there's still anything down there. But I guess there isn't. Wouldn't be able to take that HQ, so might just as well do a last desperate attempt at gaining anything out of this. Nah. Oh well, that's fine. Let's end the turn. Finish up the second mission. Excellent. We lost 5%. Yeah. Nothing can be done about it, I suppose. But we did get all the objectives on time, so that's pretty nice. Means that the second part of our invasion of Poland is complete. And we now have left the Polish plain, which is going to be the biggest of the three, I suppose. We did already at least get northern Warsaw, so regardless whether you get Warsaw here, if you take northern Warsaw in this one, you should already be fine. But look, of course we should capture Warsaw in this game. It would be a bit weird if we left that to the AI, I think. Either way, I'm going to end the video here. Thanks for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care. See you then, and bye-bye.